Hey all this and also welcome to part 9 of the Limit Break Only Challenge. So we have spent a lot of our cash now and stuff that, you know, we got over to 13,000 here and now we're back at low numbers again, but you know, it's just worth it. You might say that there's no way we're gonna use up these many antidotes and stuff that I'm not sure about. Then we don't need to buy antidotes ever again after this, basically, pretty much. And the thing is that I don't need to waste that much on these like potions and Phoenix Downs. That other Phoenix Downs are something we're gonna need eventually a lot of. So yeah. So we got a bunch of hypers, tranquilizers, both of them are gonna be useful. With the antidotes, of course, and stuff like that. So yeah, and we have one more material out as well. We're gonna need to equip, but here I think we might wanna have them in back row. So yeah. And there's no quote unquote in here that you can use either, as that's you know. And of course you will have full limit break once you get back to Parrot and stuff. And this save file I think are going to be the save file that's going to quote unquote continue on all the way in Shinra building this save file here with the blue thing here. Because I'm not going to switch save file that super often and stuff that, you know, stuff. And all of these gives you positive points with Barret, but you know, if you really want to, you can of course, you know, try and focus on getting Barret, you know. There are certain specific options that we should have chosen and stuff that to get, you know. But we already gave a flower to the wrong character and stuff that guy. Doesn't matter that much. So we get a single one, so that's a good way to test the damage. Actually, let's put them in front row. And now, of course, we cannot abuse the thing, so now we're stuck at him having a level 2 limit break he needs to feel. But I believe Clamp has to be some insane amount of damage because it's flying. Let's see here, Clamp Hazard. Yeah. I mean, 269 is not insane damage, you know. Do we... I feel that that's way too early to use heal both. So let's just cure with Tifa there. How much is Tifa strength wise? He's at 23, so she is at like 54 strength there. Yeah, but Claude is 2 levels ahead of her. Holly. Okay, good. That's a good way to shake it basically afterwards where you are. Oh, I forgot to change this back cross to back row. I should have done that outside of the battle there. She will of course feel way quicker and stuff like that, but since we have covered that pretty good. Yeah. That's what you need to do. Because there's 2 fields of that can appear. The other field is the one where it's the one that comes up first is the one that's very easy to fail. We found that these guys kind of look like the ones from Final Fantasy X, the enemies that serve LeBlanc, kind of color-wise, right? Thank you all. And then Climax. Yeah, it's not super good damage, you know, stuff like that. Right over there. Blue change the front row, but sometimes it's better to leave them in like front row and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, and then we wait here for the second one there. That's how you do the actual setup to get all the time. I need to try and remember that. Oh, good. She's getting more kills. And I mean, I think that Tifa had gotten way more kills than Claude, so she shouldn't take as long to try and get up. But I'm not gonna quote-unquote ever grind with Tifa for hers unless we get very, very far into the game and we don't have the second one. Is that so cool? But it feels like you would be able to like infinitely grind points here for Barret, right? Because you can choose to talk to them multiple times. Because which one counts for the points here? Because I can choose, you know. But I believe no matter what option you choose, you get positive points for Barret. But yeah, no. Actually, we want to make sure that we fill the limit breaks bars here before we go to Barret. We need to go here basically. We need to get one more fight, pretty much. We need one more fight here. Let me check something here. So it was. That the switch powers by whatever that will connect to the wall. I hope we can get the battle there. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we can. So this is scary. Normally I don't want to move into front row here because, you know, I need to make sure that we can get ready here to actually quote-unquote like cure all here. Let's put her in back row now that she has full. Change first one in. Did I move into back row? There we go. Good. Alright, we should do this. And then we put him in front row because we need to do damage to him. I hope that this will be enough here. Oh man, but I don't think it does. Does Fiora do so we take more damage? Or does Fiora do so we do less damage with our physical attacks? That's the thing, because I think it's more than just lowering the accuracy, right? Because it feels like, okay, like we feel a little bit quicker, but we don't take more damage. We take the same amount of damage as normal, even under Fury. But we have a chance to miss, and I believe our attack goes down technically and stuff like that. Which, you know, you might think that, oh, that should be the tranquilizer effect that our damage goes down, but, you know. Yeah, access the menu. In the original game, by the way, there is the button for that is very different. And I'm actually putting Barret in back row actually here. Because Barret can use redemption from back row. And with 3 kilometers across, obviously, and restore lighting and ice. And he has the lowest dex, right? Yeah, he has 16 dexterity, so let's go in on Claude. On Tifa and give him steel. And that puts him at 18 dexterity, but skill is 1 more than Tifa. Okay, he has 42 damage with 25 strength. He's only level 13, which is the same as her. And she has just slightly more XP. Technically, Barret has more XP than 4,850, as you can see. But yeah. But not by much. Fury on Barret as well. Here. And we need to not, for the encounter, we need to not be in 3 times speed here. You're too late once I push this button. And that's all, folks. Mission accomplished. We have to disarm it. Limit break. Please. I can't have you do that. No one gets away with Reno. And the Turks. Okay, boomer. Are you gonna pyramid first? Great. Blade beat bitch. Damn. Yeah. 114 and then it hits boom and then it moves it. But let's see the damage, 126 and 135, yeah. But now it's the hard part, because now you need to fill limit breaks up here. And I'm gonna run it slow here because, yeah. And the thing is, for example, the main problem is, yeah, hit pyramids. Right, hit pyramids. And we can do nothing about it. We need to hope that he hits Claude. Because Tifa you cannot select target on and stuff that, so you need we need to get Blade Beam here. The best thing is Blade Beam critical to my targets, which is insanely good. And he does 2 turns and basically then he does that. So now we need to make sure that Claude is the only one that can get hit here. And the second hit needs to give him Blade Beam. Yes, it does. And then we hurry up and Blade Beam here so we free the other 2. And that's to free the other 2. And then the pyramids again immediately. The main problem is now Claude hasn't taken that much damage. But you can see there it shows up as being like red there on the thing. I don't know if you can technically race Barret at this point if actually casting a Phoenix down actually works here. Well, this needs to kill now because Claude is gonna have no chance to fill his limit break beforehand here. Oh, this is scary, man. Because this is good actually, because he cannot interrupt me doing this here. Oh, damn it. That might be it though. Oh, that was good. If he wouldn't have gotten 2 limit breaks, they basically does 2 attacks and then he immediately goes into pyramid. That's always how it is, pretty much. And you want to get an ether here, you know. Let's see. Limpic, I don't know how to stop and try it. It's not a no time bomb. If I have a hard time to something that one, oh, I don't know the second some skipping here, touch it. Please stop it. Yeah. The Shinra executive can set up all disarm emergency plate release system. Shut your hole. I wouldn't tolerate. Did you somebody me in your special guest too? Oh, Pitfin Amy. Oh, you know each other. Oh, how nice. You could see each other on the last time. You should not talk to me. I'm bad, I can't think of that. I mean, I could, but you know, my voice, I need to. Because I'm still sniffing with the nose because in the bathroom. Yeah. But still sick, and stuff like that, And then you just need to wait for him to do this. Oh, we can use this fire to get out. Oh, and then we escape. And it's pretty funny that you have to think about, like, yeah, sure, we're holding on to our rope thing, but we're actually holding on to Barret, And it's pretty insane there, right? Because you have to realize that the funny thing with the plates are that the plates are very high up. Like from like where the bottom is. Stuff like that. Yeah. And they did that to crush the avalanche base because they knew where the avalanche base was. Or they didn't know exactly where the bomb, because they didn't know that the base was the bar, of course. And stuff like that, but they knew in what sector it was, so it was worth taking out whole sector used to get rid of avalanche. This is just supposed to show you, like, okay, like, this is how evil, or this is how willing they're fought to go and stuff like that, And of course, Shinra, thinks that every Avalanche member is dead at this point, They don't know that the characters survived. And of course, Barret overreacts a lot because it's mostly because Marlene is dead, but he cares about his Avalanche members, of course, as well. But he's of course the most mad about Marley being dead, of course. But I always thought there when you see all the garbage there and stuff that it looks like it's like that there's a big, like almost like a weapon in there and stuff that. Like not a weapon like, you know, the actual weapons and stuff that, but it looks like there's a big like cannon or something to shoot with, you know, but basically, so yeah. Yo. Yeah, we need to be careful here at first because now he's on his own. So we need to actually tranquilize here. We cannot leave him in fury here in case we get an encounter, and let's put him in the back row as well here. Because there are certain encounters here that can like just completely fuck you up here. Because you need to move a certain amount forward here to, you know, trigger this. It's about the ancients. Safe enough. Oh, and they are still in Fury status, which is interesting. So let's Fury up Claude again. Front row and front row. And we so it's only Claude that gets fully healed from this, actually, which is interesting. We have one more ether. Actually, before we go there, before we go to her house, you don't actually need to go to her house yet. You can actually do this. Go back and we get the sense material and we just put it on Claude immediately. Stuff that. So we have the sense equipped. Sense. Do we allow sense is the question, because I mean, once you get to a certain point in the game, you know. Right, this is just this. This is the actual item shop. And yeah, we can sell ether here, of course, and we can sell the bronze bangle. Right. And you can technically get eye drops here as well. You can get some more echo skins if you want to. Something you can. This is, I think, the first time high potions are available. Just of that, but yeah. And here, of course, now you can finally have access to this shop here. And you can get fire, you can get ice, you can get lightning, you can get restore, and you can get cover materials. And cover is expensive, 1,000 each. And it's not worth getting more of. And yeah, it's very important to remember that you can go here first. Actually, that you don't need to go to her house at all yet. I want to test something here, just because I believe this will restore our stats. Actually, so let's have a cool and mouse plate. But this is way more expensive, of course, than, you know. That's alright. Because you don't get anything here. And see, the scene doesn't even get removed there. This is pretty funny. Nah, that doesn't restore you at all. Because Claude was already restored, of course. Yeah. It's pretty funny. You get some pretty funny dialogue in here if you go here again. No, you cannot go and change it again. That would have actually been cool if you could have done that on the second try. Or imagine, right, if they would have had a hidden quest now that Barrett gets jealous or whatever, and Barrett's just like, oh, I want it. Alright, more strength. I bet you could climb all the way to the upper plate if you use that pipe. Don't you know, the old man at the weapon shop can tell you more about it. That's actually where you find out about the fact that you're supposed to climb now and stuff that, you know. And this shop sadly does not get updated. There is nothing new here, but I just wanted to show you that you can get the Mithril Nord and Metal Knuckle like the first time that you're here and stuff that. And the Mithril Armlets as well. Alright, I take them. Now we have the batteries. which actually goes into your inventory. There's 3 of them. What you get in the inventory, 3 batteries. Looks like it can start some sort of machine. And he's still gonna be in here. If you want, you can order at the counter, you lying piece of meat. And actually now if you go here, you can see they're not here. Because what thing is this is there's a group of children here or that appears, and then they run in here, and then there's the steel pipe here. And I always thought that it was supposed to be a rope, but I'm guessing, like, that it makes sense that it's a steel pipe. And from the thing, you can actually go in here. By the way, you can go in here. So if you didn't get, so let's say you got chosen right, and stuff that, and then you're afraid that you missed out on stuff, then you will actually be able to run in here. You will be able to grab the item over there and stuff that. And you can also, quote unquote, run back here. And you can run down here. Of course, the guy will not be here and stuff that, or he will be here. Hey, you're not them, you're... Oh, wait, what? You know what, after you left, some Shinra guys forced themselves in here saying someone leaked information and we're good for nothings. They took it down somewhere and that's it, I'm still here. Oops, they're here again, I'm out, see ya. Wait, what do you mean they're here again? So you were supposed to get encounters in here then as well, or that was going to be a fight. Pretty much that, oh shit, the Shinra are here again, and then you would have gotten like a fight in that room. I did not know about that. That's interesting. So does that only happen if Tifa gets, or if Aris gets chosen is the question, and stuff that, That's actually interesting. So you get some extra lore there, that scene, I wonder how many people have seen that scene. And yes, you can go back here. But that's how you find out that Koryo actually gets taken and stuff that, and it's actually by Shinra and stuff that, so yeah. And you can of course loot the thing back here if you fail to loot it, stuff that, but yeah. There's no way to go down into the sewers again though. Yeah. I'm just checking so that this is not just a thing that just happens over and over, that it's not... Okay. But yeah, it definitely feels that probably was a hidden like boss encounter or something like that for this one, maybe, Because of course the fact that they say that, oh, it's Shinra, and that they leaked something or whatever, but yeah. That is interesting, of course. I always thought that this thing here, this building here, was supposed to be one of those, like plant houses or whatever you call them, stuff that. We call them växthus in Sweden, stuff like that. So yeah, Actually, there's a funny thing that you can also get if we go. I believe it's if you go in here, because there's only these 3 guys left here. In addition to dressing like a woman, it seems she likes to smash and grind things. We only let it go to the customers in. Which means like, what do they mean like smash and grind things? He didn't do any smashing and grinding in there and stuff that as well, and stuff that. So that means that there were supposed to be way more stuff to this. Stuff that Claude actually did something really bad in there and stuff that. Because, smash and grind things. And it's not supposed to be like a reference to like the whole, the smash and grind thing is of course what they say to Don Corneo and stuff that they were gonna like, I'll rip them off, I'll smash them or whatever, and stuff that. But Claude specifically said rip them off, so he didn't say smash or the other thing, so yeah. We can of course restore our party here and stuff that if we want to. There's of course the machine that you only interact with when you have that. And here's the hidden clock that you can get infinite gear with a certain button because you need to go to the town of Mongolodia. You need to hit the button combination, then you get infinite gills forever and ever. You get a secret card that's called totally not like. You get a secret card totally not like. Yeah, so now we save. And we're 5 minutes in, so that's good. And yeah, and we probably want to get some encounters as well here. Stuff that while we're going. Stuff that. So now we have gotten like the batteries and stuff that, and we're Fury status. And of course, yeah, we need to get kills now. Claude does not need to get kills, of course, at all. And stuff that, so, you know, that's nice. Yeah. Steam material again is used for a little bit of dexterity that it gives. Now, technically, once you can buy steam material, you could technically stack it for certain fights if you really need dodge and stuff that, yeah. Because you can, of course, still get good encounter here and stuff like that, and it's not good encounters, so you just escape. Yeah, you saw how much that filled though there. The funny thing is, originally here you were supposed to interact with this machine and you were meant to move like a thing, because this wooden thing was not supposed to be here at all. It was actually supposed to be somewhere else. That you were supposed to actually pick it up with the crane and then move it in order to put it in position for you to climb over and stuff like that. And that's why that thing is actually in the remake and stuff like that, with the whole black machine and stuff like that, you know. So yeah. It's like pretty funny. And you can theoretically also now don't get that fuse. Oh, we get the hedgehog pants. Holy eater is what it's called. It's a bit weird. This we actually really want to fight though. Yay! And that was at the wrong one there. Because you need to basically keep a count on that, because otherwise you will get the wrong one that will miss. We need to cure all maybe. Big shot. And of course, Claude technically still, yes, Claude will need 8 to kill for him to get to level 3 limit breaks. But level 3 limit break is not something I want to change too early on. Though we need a certain amount of HP before it's worth, I feel like, going into level 3 limit breaks. Should we just cure all there? Actually, it's pretty funny here, because if you go back here, because yes, there's a save there that you can do. But of course, you can get this in the church again here. Yes, see there, you saw Ares there for a second, but Ares is not dead. You get the Ares like a big dead scene. Because why the hell would Ares show up here? And then you still have the whole their party. I'm gonna water them later. Stuff that, like you get like the whole, you know, like she would be dead and stuff that. Which is pretty funny, like yeah, you see her and stuff that, and then it's just like, okay, like, see? Every time you enter now, you see her for a split second, boom, and she disappears. And I think that that's actually how she gets placed into the cutscene when you first fall down, basically, in order to trigger the whole scene from starting, is the fact that she gets placed there immediately and stuff like that. That's why it is not supposed to be a ghost of her, because why would you see it on this one? And there's no secret way to, like, through the door or whatever, you know. Imagine if already when you were like Claude and Ares, if there was just a way outside the door or whatever, a way to like glitch through the door or whatever, you know. That you could somehow make the game run too fast, so you could like remove collisions, because that's technically what you're doing when you're doing the despawn skip, that you're removing like collision and stuff like that. And it's by hitting triangles is what you're actually doing when you're doing the disc 1 skip. Because I mean it's called disc 1 skip, but you're not skipping it from the very beginning, you need to like leave it go and stuff like that, but yeah. Even with all the commotion, then you can go in here now and get the home. But you don't get the scene, you only get the scene when you go there the first time. But now we want to make sure that we visit. Make sure that we visit here. And we can read the Turtle Paradise Fly here if we haven't read it before and stuff like that. Because this is almost the first one. Empty. Yeah. And it gives you a Turbo Eater, which, you know, it's nice now. Turbo Eaters doesn't sell for anything. It would have been insane, of course, if they would have been worth, like, say, 10 times the amount of a regular Ether, I feel like, almost. Because they can heal. They can, of course, restore a maximum of 999 MP if you have that much, you know, stuff that's, yeah. But the main problem, I think, with Turbo Eaters is just because of how much a regular Ether restores, right? A regular Ether restores 100 MP, I believe it is. So I feel like Turbo Eaters are not worth it until you have, like, not even 200 MP is not worth restoring with a Turbo Eater. Because it's just 2 regular Ethers to restore 200 MP. Like, I never feel like Turbo Eater requires you to have at least 500, I feel like, for it to stop being worth it, you know, so that's it. Yeah. And the population is mad, of course, at Avalanche, thinking it's Avalanche's fault. And sadly here, they don't, you know, they don't change this shop at all here. It's still only Titan Bangles and Grenades, you know, so that's some, you know. It would have been cool, certain shops here, if they would change, you know, and stuff like that. That would have been cool. So yeah. And there's nothing else you get over there, but by the way, they don't like respawn anything, you know, or whatever, right? You know, so yeah. There's nothing beside the house as well, so yeah. And this is, of course, a very, very nice house, all things considered, you know, and stuff like that for where it's located. Let me focus about. Yeah, Shinra. Blah 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 scene. Luckily you can 3 times through this, you know, and stuff like that, you know. And of course this is not an annoying scene like the first time you get it, you know, and stuff like that, because there's also a lot of like backstory that you get here and stuff like that, you know. Because her dad or her husband or her husband was away to Wutai for the war and stuff like that, and then eventually, you know, Falna is there and stuff like that, which is Eric's mother. And of course they escaped from the place, the Icicle, because that's where they was. But it wasn't that they lived in Icicle, like the town and stuff that, where you can get, you know, the organics and stuff that. They did not live in that town, but that's where the doctor, or Dr. Gast. No, not Dr. Gast. What was he called? Was he called Professor Gast, or whatever, you know? Like Hojo was, of course, mad at him and stuff that, you know, and it's actually Hojo that ended up killing him and stuff that. Yeah. I might have to refill the water bottle again, or not water bottle, but the glasses. That's it. My throat is really bad. And here you're actually meant to select a certain thing here, I believe, and you actually get positive points with Barrett or whatever it is. You can just leave there immediately if you want to, by the way. And yeah, you can technically rest up there as well. Which actually we're gonna do, actually. Yes, it will remove our Fury stats, but we have like a full set of Furies again, or we will be at 38 hypers, so yeah. But I think that thing, you might say that, oh, that's only supposed to give you points with Tifa or Harriet. But I think that's actually always supposed to give you points with. But I always thought that back in the day that you could read this sign over there or whatever, because it looks like this would be something that you can read in that room or whatever. But yeah, in the guest room, so to speak. I'm guessing it's not a guest room, it's supposed to actually be her bed, you know. I was wondering, is this supposed to be a giant television that's here? Or is that like a giant oven or something like that? Nah, yeah, it's a microwave, it's a giant microwave. Now I feel like I can push myself to the limit, you know, and stuff like that. And I always thought that was supposed to be that, oh, now at this point she will feel her limit breaks quicker or something like that, you know. Yeah, let's just go to Wall Market. So now we could technically fury up our characters again. That's right, it's actually very good that Claude actually has his limit break here and stuff like that, yeah. I just want to double check here. Okay, so he used to have those material again. How much are we at only one material? Okay, 655, we only have 8 for 5 more. Right. The only thing interesting here is to get a few Phoenix Downs though. Because, you know, in case we would die, but yeah. Dying is really bad, of course, because of the fact that it destroys your limit break bar and stuff like that is bad. Oh, we get the full encounter, that's good. Because, although I don't think that we will kill anything with Blade Beam here, even if we... yeah. Oh, come on, get another Blade Beam, that could be really good, because that is guaranteed to kill them. If we get another Blade Beam here. It's guaranteed to kill all of them. So that's 4 kills for Claude. That's good. Also, again, I don't know exactly when I would go over with Claude to using, you know, level 3 limit breaks. When I would do that, you know, and stuff that's yeah. And when we play longer than up to the Shinra building, you know, probably depends on entirely how long it takes. And there's an easy way also to do the setup when you jump over, because at 3 times speed it's actually easier to do. And now we won't need to do anything here basically, pretty much. Because we have already done the stuff that we need to do. Unless we get more cover materia. We don't. Technically, one thing you could do is you could do the climb here. You could get the ether and the other stuff. Right, and now you trigger this in here. Stuff like that, so. Everyone climbed up this wire, and yeah, they even call it a wire and stuff like that. But it's a steel wire, basically. That's where you see no mercy. That's what I call the first team I ever did in like Worms and stuff like that. And I believe I had Worms on actual PlayStation and stuff like that, like the platinum version of it actually. I mean, for fairly good work here. After being the shopkeepers. What is shopkeeper? 3 times speed home. And actually you're supposed to go on that propeller there, that is why you would do that and most of that. Although it looks like you would be able to use climb up there, basically, and then use, you know, get to the thing, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty funny. And a battery here too, and that's where you need to jump. But there is a way to skip it, to just continue on here. Yeah, you can just do that. And then you just go down, go here, and this is what gives you the ether here. But it's 3 meters, right? No? Is it on a 1 ether? Yeah, it's on 1 ether, yeah. I thought there was something that was like a mistranslator or something, and it gives you 3 ethers. You know, you want to have cheaper time speed here on, because then it becomes easier, because then it's just like, you know. Now I forgot the timing of it, even though it's easier with. There we go. You're supposed to do it immediately when it touches and it starts going back to the right. That's when you do it, basically. And then you will get it every single time. And that timing is really easy to do when you have 3 times speed on. And then you just climb up here a little bit, and then you need to, because if you go the wrong way here, they will actually you will actually jump down or whatever, because yeah, you know, it's Shinra building, and there's helicopters at the top for whatever reason. Because that helicopter is not the helicopter that the president is in. He's not just like flying around and being like, haha, I'm just gonna wait for my Bongerino to die. And they use super cool pose. And I think on Tifa's legs there are of course the socks. Stuff like that. And of course, you get nothing in the stairs, by the way, if you take the stairs. Ouch. Because we want to get fights, but that's not the only reason why we're taking this part. Just emergency. Why do you think they're blabberlanch? Verkligen säger. Granata! Den. They don't really like to attack Barrett anymore, really. Oh, we attack Barrett, of course. But the grenades goes on Tifa. That's actually funny. Go. But that does matter. Oh, that does matter. I thought that was gonna actually kill him. Didn't she hit the other guard at that other point? So that's it is. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste to play it. Let's go to the top. And the main reason why I want to do this, of course, is to read this here. I like how it sees music again. Because now you're starting being like less worried about having them in the front row and stuff like that, yeah. Very big shot. Damage! 271, that's good. So he has at 29 strength, she has at 23 strength. With only one thing reducing it, he has at 25 strength, and that's 3 magic equipped, so that's minus 3 strength, so 26, 27, 28. So he will be at 30 strength, she will be at 24, and he will be at 28. It's pretty insane. Yeah, you read here. Shinra, nope, it's the second one. The Paradise Newsletter 2. Yeah, that's the second one. And technically we want to go into the store. That's actually a good trip encounter. change. Barrett. And you will eventually reach a reason, I feel like, when we're gonna use cover on the other characters and stuff that used to get their limit breaks faster and stuff that. Oh man, I'm bad now at doing this. I'm not wasting there. Please spread it out more so that I don't waste my cure all. We're still under a Fury, right? Yeah. Because there is because you have to think about really when you are using Fury, right? You have to think about, okay, like when do you actually, do things? It doesn't matter because we die from both hits, So. Oh, we got a grenade in. That's nice. They can grenades here. So let's put him in front row as well here. And here is the shop. All with Genesis accessory shop here. You can get antidotes here, you can get Phoenix Downs, you can get eye drops, but we can sell the ether here. And technically we could sell the tent here and stuff like that, but the tent is gonna be, but you can see the turbidity zone was not so easy. And sadly, of course, we cannot loot these just. So that, and here is where you can find out about the whole. Because you're actually meant to watch this just to know about, okay, like, okay, there's a cool car and stuff there. And then they have all the details there. It weighs 1,280 kilograms and stuff like that. But then it also shows you, I believe it will, yes, it shows you can have another car here, 820 kilograms. But I think it is supposed to show your bike as well, doesn't it? I think that's another one, 920 kilograms. That's a third one that they show. And then it's like Shinra ending and stuff there. And it shows you the engine there, the Mako with an O and an U. Mako engine. Shinra suspension, so the S is wishbone. Imagine, right, if they, with the early Gran Turismo games, would have actually made like crossovers and you would have had like a Shinra vehicle in. Is this the same video used now? If I go in on it again, or will it show something new? No, it still shows you the cars. It always thought that in this video you were able to see the actual motorcycle, and that's how you actually find out about the motorcycle and stuff that. And that's why Claude gets the idea, to get on the bike and stuff that, And it's not just a decision with, oh, I see the bike over there, I can just take it and stuff that. Because, Claude is not shown at any point, even during like Crisis Core. I don't think, at least I don't remember Crisis Core's release, so that's why I don't remember. So I don't remember if it's explained somewhere that Claude knows how to drive vehicles, so to speak. So that. It might say, but it's just easy to drive the vehicles and stuff that, sure, but, you will figure out, like, that, okay, not everyone can afford the Shinra vehicles, they are, like, expensive and stuff that, And I don't ever know if it's supposed to be that Claude ever went on, like, a mission, and stuff like that. Because, of course, the funny thing is the people who are like, oh, only the soldiers get sent on mission, but that is untrue, of course. Because sometimes there's all, like, escorts and stuff like that, and sometimes the Shinra MP helps the soldiers and stuff that, and and other things, but yeah. And supposedly, right, this is not the bike, right? this floor. I forgot on what floor it is because, we of course get the audio bug. When we get good thing, we get a very, very good encounter here. Because this guy can do quite a bit of damage. Right, and really big shot. And this Chromatic round. So yeah. And he can hit like really, really insanely hard and stuff that if he does his certain attack. Clam hazard. And that gives you 50. That did not fix the music. Right, and this is actually where the vehicles are here. So they're actually on the 3rd floor when they find the vehicles, because this is where the bike is. This is the bike, and those are the other 3 block the cars. And this is where the bike is. And this is the truck that they take. But you can see here the truck looks golden, and this one looks almost golden, so they don't have the colors here that they have in the thing. It's a bit weird without music. Oh, we're almost at the time limit already. But we're actually going to go on exit now because we're not going to take the elevator and stuff that. Even though the elevators can give us some encounters here. And I'm going to activate no encounters after this just so we can get out and save before we run out of time, basically, pretty much. Yeah, that's good enough. Come on. Hit back row actually, so back row will hit you harder and he will take more damage there. The sound effects, man. Because it's gonna take a while now when there's only one of them. Shoot. You're gonna suck. Imagine that being able to block before someone shoots is pretty really funny, and stuff that, Goes closer to himself. Boom. Oh, is Barrett gonna get it? Who is getting the limit break? Puts your votes below. Now he's spreading it out pretty good there. At first I was like, oh yeah, man. Oh right, let's get the kill with because I think that he's the closest one with getting actually the next limit break. Except of course getting 96 kills is gonna take a long time to Tifa no matter what. Oh, and that's a really good encounter. That's under 26. Under 26 experience. That's like the highest, right? Because that's even higher than the 4 encounter. How much did the 4 encounter give? Again, it was higher than 96, right? Yeah, and 12 AP is actually very good. And then you get 216 gil. Which is kind of similar to the 4 encounter with those, whatever they're called. The munchers. No, not the munchers. They call them munchers. Yeah, we call them the munchers. They munch on things, yeah. Or actually, maybe the vehicles are here. Yeah, the vehicles are actually here. This is actually the truck that they take. Right, but the bike is not here. It doesn't look like any of these are the bike. Maybe this is supposed to be the bike. But that's a weird more angle for the bike there. It does not look correct. For whatever weird reason there. And now we can do this. And that's gonna be the save. Are we gonna tent up here? No, we're not gonna tent up. Because see, that's the good thing about tents, that I think that's the purpose of the tents actually, so that you can quote restore everything without having to rest, because that preserves your fury status and stuff like that. So Tifa is very close to getting level 14. Lord is very close to getting number 16. The same thing here to Barrett is very close to getting number 14. So yes. So I mean, we almost have done 6 hours now and stuff that, and we're not outside the window yet and stuff that, but it's pretty insane the amount of money we have, like you saw there, the good reason why we didn't get so much money and stuff that, so we have like a lot of hypers, tranquilizers, lots of antidotes, although technically we didn't need to get those antidotes and stuff that. We could have probably only have gotten like hypers and no tranquilizers at all, and stuff that, because I mean, there are going to be fights where definitely having the tranquilizers on are going to be saving us a lot. Because once you're about to feel things like cool, it's slow, tranquilizers is supported. Yeah, but what they said is it's half a damage reduction, it's like a 50%. Rest reduction speed like reduces damage by half. Because of course if it's like 50% or if it's a half basically damage reduction, then it's the same. Now if it's 25% damage reduction, you know, stuff that would still be very, very good and stuff like that. But if it's 50% from being tranquilized and then like being in the back row, like being in the back row is not 50%, right? Being in the back row is less. It's not how much it is, right? I mean, you can basically calculate that, right? If something is doing 60 damage and then they're doing 8 damage, then it's basically a half. Then you half it, right? Because you take, let's say something doing 60 damage to you when you're in front row, then you move into the back row, and then all of a sudden you're taking 8 damage. Then it's a 50% damage reduction from you being put in like back row. And then if that's the same damage reduction, say from like, let's say you're in front row, but now you apply tranquilizers and all of a sudden now you're taking 8 damage, but when taking 60 damage, then it's the same 50% damage reduction. That's how you can find out that basically, if you're in normal status, that is right. And I believe Fury is not a 50% damage increase, or Fury doesn't increase the damage you take, but it increases gauge field. Is it 25% it increases it? So I don't think it doubles it. I don't think it doubles the increase or whatever, right? Because it's half on a double increase, whatever it is. So, or maybe it's double speed. I don't think it's really like a 25% increase. I don't think it's a 50% increase. Or 50% would be half, of course. Of that, because 100% would be a double in terms of what it increases and stuff like that. So, but yeah, bigger progress, I mean, most of that, because we've done some things in the Shinra building. With some of these, we don't need to make the stairs, and then we take the stairs to get that really epic encounter, and then we just need to dodge enemies and stuff like that. Unless maybe we want those encounters against those tougher enemies, because we could get some kills, of course, and we could feel like limit breaks out and all of that. But then we would want to get all the kills on either Tifa or Barret. And the funny thing is, Barret, of course, doesn't need as many kills as Tifa does. I believe Barret gets some kills, something like that. Which is actually, it is pretty funny actually that how it actually needs 8 kills and stuff like that to get to her level 2 limit breaks and stuff like that. Now, there are characters supposed to be less. There is one character that actually specifically that needs 60 kills. Now, Kid Seed, of course, needs 4 kills, which I believe is the same for Vincent, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Vincent needs that more. The funny thing though is that someone like Sid doesn't even need to get 80 kills. Sid, I think, gets away with 70 kills. It will still have 2 limit breaks, and that's of course because we can relate. Now, I believe it's actually Red 13 that only needs to get 60 kills actually. So that kind of makes sense. The thing is, I really like Earth Raid that he can get, because a lot of people don't know about Earth Raid or doesn't. And I think it's good, because Earth Raid is interesting because Earth Raid basically gives you auto crits. It's technically not what the limit break says that it does, because the limit break says that you're dealing double damage, so the limit break you hit 5 times. You hit 5 times at random, it's not 5 times on the same hits, but basically 5 random hits. So if there's several enemies, you can get spread out, but if there's only one enemy, you're hitting that enemy 5 times, and you're dealing double damage each time. So it's 2 times the normal damage that you usually, it's times 2 damage increase. Now the strongest limit break, that's not a multi-hitter, is All Creation. All Creation is like a times 8 damage. So technically, let's say your normal attack with Yuffie, with whatever weapon you're using, let's say you're dealing 1,000 damage with Yuffie, then she would deal 8,000 damage because it's an 8-time increase. That would be absolutely insane. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode 8 or 9 or whatever it is. And I hope you all enjoyed this. And I see you all next time. Next time is going to be pretty epic, you know, or something like that. Hope you look forward to that.